We've arrived at the Grange golf course, and behind me is the driving range where all of the players are practicing their shots. We're about 20 minutes until we're interviewing Matt. We can't wait.
Behind me is the 18th hole, where everyone works very hard to keep the ground in perfect condition.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the PNTV podcast. My name is Budmer and I have with me Claire and Michael. We are here live at the LIV Golf tournament at the prestigious Grange golf course. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce one of Australia's most professional golfers. Please welcome Matt Jones.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. How are you enjoying Adelaide so far, Matt?
It's good. I got to come here last year, that was my second time here, and the experience last year was fantastic, and come back here again is even better.
This is just the second year of the LIV Golf tournament in Adelaide. How do you describe the course and how do you enjoy playing here at Grange?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Living in America, you don't get to play a golf course like this very often. So to come back here and play a typical Australian golf course, hard, fast, beautiful bunkers, beautiful greens, it's nice. And to have the big gum trees everywhere it's very different than Arizona and cactus where I live.
You turned pro in 2001, and here we are 23 years later, and you're still playing at such a high standard. What keeps you motivated to keep playing the game?
I don't know, it's just a passion I've had ever since I was 6 to play golf for a living. I went to college when I was 18 to play golf over there, and then it's something I've always wanted to do, and it's what I want to keep doing. So luckily I'm here on LIV with Cam and Leash and Lucas, and it makes it even more enjoyable and makes me want to keep doing it.
When was the turning point where you realised this could actually become a career?
Probably when I got recruited to go to America to go to college. I was playing soccer and golf, and then I got recruited to go to college. And then when I got over there and got to play against the best college golfers to see how I stood up against them, and that's when I knew I had a chance to play for a living.
What primary school and high school did you attend and what were your favourite subjects?
I went to Oyster Bay Primary School in New South Wales, and then I went to Janelli Boys High School. Favourite subjects were always sport subjects. Anything to do with sport, I love to do.
What advice would you give to students like us aspiring to succeed in the ever so competitive sporting world?
Oof, that's tough. You've got to have a passion for it, and it's got to be your passion. It can't be your parents' passion. It's got to be something you want to do. And if it's something you want to do, then pretty much nothing will get in the way if you really have a true passion for it. But it's got to be something that's driven through you. You can't be doing it for someone else. It's got to be what you want to do.
Did you ever have any family or friends that doubted that you could become a successful professional golfer?
I would say no, I don't think so at all. I think there's always doubt when you choose to play sport for a living because you don't know if you're going to make money. But I don't think they ever doubted it. They knew how committed I was and how much I wanted to do it, and they knew nothing would probably stand in my way of being able to succeed.
If you didn't end up on this career path, what would have been your backup plan?
I get asked this a lot. I have absolutely no idea. I went to college. I left college after 2.5 years, so I never got a degree in college. So I would have, if it didn't work out, I probably would have had a job in America doing something, or I would have come back to Australia and figured out some type of job here as well. Probably something in the golf industry, but I just don't know what it would have been.
What do you do in your free time, and how do you maintain a healthy work-life balance?
Well, luckily enough, I'm married and I have 3 girls, so I'm on the road a lot every year, but when I'm at home, I wake up, take them to school, pick them up from school, and they ride horses. So I'm at the barn with them probably 4 times a week. So since I'm on the road traveling so much, when I'm back at home with them, I just like to do as much as I can with my family.
You have had so much success in the sport, particularly the 2014 Shell Houston Open, the Honda Classic and the Emirates Australian Open. Tell us about these tournament wins, and is there a specific win you find the most memorable?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough to go past your first win on the PGA Tour, especially I chipped in to win in a playoff, and that was the week before the Masters, so then I got to go to Augusta the week after that. But to win your National Open, the Australian Open, at my home golf course in Sydney in front of a lot of friends and family it's a very special one, and it's one that I'll remember more so I think than the other ones, especially competing against Jordan Spieth down the stretch. It was him and I had to make a 4-footer on the last, I think, to win, and I would say that would probably be the one I would remember the most.
Golf is traditionally seen as an individual sport. How do you find it playing as a member of the Ripper GC team as part of LIV Golf?
I mean, getting to travel with Cam, Leash and Lucas is amazing. They're great friends. We have a great time together. It's a lot more when you're playing and practicing as a team all the time too, so when you've got someone like Cam, who's one of the best putters and chippers in the world, you can always get ideas and help each other, which you don't typically do when you're on the PGA Tour. It's very individualised out there, and when you're out here on LIV, you have dinner together, you travel together, you're in the planes together. It's definitely much more of a family lifestyle out here. Very competitive, but there's a lot more family, and everyone's very happy out here. Leash and I always laugh that we've got more wrinkles now from smiling so much from coming out here.
You have 3 beautiful daughters and a wife, originally from the US. Tell us about your family and how you balance a personal and professional life.
Yeah, it's not hard for me. My wife's amazing. She does a lot. She takes care of the family, she takes care of the house, and makes life easy for me to go out and play and practice and do what I have to do to provide for my family. My girls love to travel. They've travelled since they were, my 10-year-old now has travelled since she was 4 weeks old. So they know they've been all over the world, and being able to travel with them, it's a blessing to be able to do that, so I don't miss them as much as I normally would.
Is there any final advice about learning you would give to young people today aspiring to be like Matt Jones?
As I said earlier, you've got to love to do it, because it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of time, and you've got to enjoy doing it, because there's going to be a lot of ups and there's going to be a lot of downs. But if you have a passion and you love doing what you're doing, the downs won't feel that bad and the ups will feel even better. So it's just about really loving what you do, no matter if it's golf or whatever job it is. I'm sure your vice principal has a passion for working in the school industry, so you have to have a passion for what you do.
Do you have any questions for us?
How long have you been doing this podcast?
This is my 5th year.
Okay. Have you always wanted to do a podcast?
Yeah, but especially when Sammy came to our school and he set up this amazing podcast and media, then I really wanted to do it. Okay. And I think if he hadn't have come, I never would have really thought about it as much.
Yep. Do you want to play golf for a living?
Yeah.
You do? That's good. I mean, you got a good... I was just out there chipping with John Rahm, so it would have been good for you to come out and meet him if you were out there. How long have you been playing for?
I've been playing for 6 years, about the same. I started about the same age as you. 6.
Okay. Very nice.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, Matt, and good luck for the rest of the tournament. We'll be rooting for you and the rest of Team Ripper GC. PNC Podcast out.
Well done, guys.
Perfect. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No worries at all.
Hopefully it was good.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. La 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 la.
Hi, I'm Michael and I'm here with Alan. What do you do as your role as part of LIV Golf?
Thank you for having me. I'm the Vice President of Communications with LIV Golf. So I work with our players, our executives, everyone involved with the league in terms of dealing with the media and reporters like yourself and your colleagues on the podcast.
Where were you originally from?
Yep, so I'm originally from a place called Baltimore, Maryland in the United States. I've lived now in Florida for the past 15, almost 16 years. But while I was growing up and I went to university, I actually had a chance to study abroad at the University of Queensland in Brisbane. So this is not my first time in Australia, and I always love opportunity to come back.
How enjoying Adelaide?
Absolutely love Adelaide so far. We had an event last year here, LIV Golf Adelaide in 2023, and it was without a doubt the highlight tournament of the season. The fans and the reception we got from the community in Adelaide was fantastic. So this is one that's been circled on our schedule for an entire year, knowing that we were going to come back here. So it's really exciting to be here, and it's going to be even bigger and better than last year.
So I'm here with Sam. So tell us about your role at LIV Golf.
Well, it's so nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much for coming. My role is PR, so we get to tell all the stories of all the players, all the people behind the scenes that put this tournament on. So we get to share all the good news that's happening here at LIV Golf.
How good is it to have this tournament in Adelaide?
Oh, we are so proud, I think, in South Australia, and I live just around the corner, and we love having the LIV Golf tournament here and what it brings to the economy, and everyone's just really excited, so bring on a big tournament.
I'm here with Maddie from LIV Golf. Tell us about your role.
Thank you, and thanks for coming down. I work alongside Sam in the PR team, and we're the local agency here who helps bring to life this massive tournament. And we do a bunch of events around Australia, so it's always good to see massive sporting events coming to Australia.